Hi and welcome to the Learning Hub of Projectonomy. My name is Christine and in this series I will be explaining project management topics in just 5 minutes. Today's topic is the Daily Scrum Meeting. First I will explain what the Daily Scrum is and isn't, then I will give you my tips for running a smooth daily meeting. If you are involved in Agile project, you should be familiar with the Daily Scrum Meeting. Sometimes we call it Standup Meeting, Daily Stand-Up, Scrum Meeting, or just the Daily. Daily Scrum Meeting is different from other meetings in many ways. The purpose of Daily Scrum is for the development team to collaborate and inspect the progress towards the sprint goal. This helps the team to adapt the sprint backlog as necessary, adjust the upcoming planned work, and to identify issues which affect the project progress. The Scrum Master and the Product Owner may or may not be part of this meeting, yet their presence will be valuable, as Scrum Master will help the team by facilitating the process, and the Product Owner can shed light to the product backlog items instantly. Daily Scrum has a fixed agenda. Attendees take turns to answer to only 3 questions. What did I do yesterday toward the sprint goal? What will I do today? Are there any impediments on my way? Daily Scrum meetings are time-boxed to 15 minutes, and it is important to use this time efficiently, ensuring that each team member has answered the questions without extending the meeting beyond 15 minutes. It is also crucial to understand what Daily Scrum is not. It's not a status update meeting. As already mentioned, this meeting is primarily for the development team to collaborate and see how the work proceeds. Participants should not report about status updates to the Scrum Master and the PO during the daily. Daily Scrum is not a problem-solving meeting either. Sometimes during the daily, you may witness some team members talking about an issue over and over and explaining lots of details, while the rest of the team is spicing it up with resolutions. This should be stopped, and the discussions related to problem-solving should be taken out of the daily to be discussed immediately after. And what can we do to have Daily Scrum meetings run smoothly and not to turn into endless discussions? I have 5 tips for you. Use them to have the most efficient and effective stand-up meetings ever. The first tip is fix the time and location. It is preferable to arrange the Daily Scrum in a fixed venue at a fixed time. Make sure to have the physical sprint board in the meeting room, which will help the team track the progress of sprint backlog items and update it right away. Stick to the agenda. No disruption. Avoid discussing topics about weather, well-being, or other subjects not related to the project. Remember that the meeting is time-boxed to just 15 minutes. Be very attentive. This will help to identify impediments and remove them before they seriously hinder the project progress. For example, if one of the team members in a row of 3 stand-ups keeps telling that he is working on the same task without stating that he is facing an issue, you should have a separate discussion with this team member to understand why the progress is slow and reveal bottlenecks that cause the delay. The sooner such holdups are identified, the sooner they can be addressed and resolved. Use a parking lot. In order to stick to the Daily Scrum agenda and have the team answer the 3 main questions only, you can use a parking lot. Parking lot is a place where the team records important points to be discussed after the Daily Scrum. So park the list of issues that may keep the team from answering the 3 main questions in the parking lot, and ask interested members to state and discuss them right after the Daily Scrum. Set ground rules. Avoid going into detailed discussions for each and every point. Time boxing would also help here. For example, you can say, let's limit all contributions to 1 minute so that everyone has a chance to speak. You can also use a timer to keep track of the time and make sure no one exceeds the time limit. Avoid any kind of distraction. Latecomers, let's face it, they are in every team. But when attendees are 10 minutes late from a 15-minute meeting, that is critical. When this happens, do not wait for them, and when latecomers enter, do not stop or recap. Then it becomes their problem to catch up with the team. So next time they will be on time in order not to miss a thing. Sometimes there can be a valid excuse for being late. However, if you notice that some of the team members are regularly late from the meeting, it would be best to have a face-to-face discussion to identify the issue and find a way to get it resolved. Thank you for watching this video. Hope this was helpful and you will be able to use these tips for your next Daily Scrum meeting. If you have other useful tips, please share in the comment section below. Please do not forget to subscribe to the Project Autonomy channel for more interesting topics in project management.